So let's actually do some math with this now. I've got a protractor up here. A protractor, if you look at a real one, unlike the young 5th grade girl who says this is a smile ruler, it's actually designed to measure the degrees in your angles. So we've got one up here that we can mess with. This particular one I've broken up into a number of rays, all coming from point G. I've got ray A, GA and GB and GC and all the way over to F. Now, we can make a number of angles with this, and your homework is going to ask you how many angles you can name, and you can name angle AGB and angle AGC and angle AGD, and you can go all the way around with angle A, and then you can go with B, BGC, BGD, BG, and you can keep doing this. And you can tell me which ones are acute and which ones are obtuse. And there's one that's straight, angle AGF. And you've got a handy little 90-degree angle spot here. And this tells you that angle AGC is 90 degrees and that angle CGF is 90 degrees. So let's play with complementary and supplementary next. And let's pretend that I remember what I wanted to do. So I've got, let's see, I'm going to choose angle AGB. Now the measure of angle AGB, check it out, measure, shorthand, ooh. The measure of angle AGB is 60. How do I know that? Well, it tells me. That's cool. 60 degrees. Degrees. Please don't forget that part. Now, I am looking for a complementary angle to angle AGB. The one that's going, I can add to it to make 90. And I've got an obvious one right here, since they're right next to each other. And our complementary angle is going to be angle BGC. And because it's math and we play with numbers, I know that if it totals 90 and I've already got 60, I can discover how many degrees angle BGC is. 30 degrees. So angle AGB and angle BGC are complementary. Let's find another set of complementary angles. We don't have to do the small ones, we can go bigger. So let's check out this side. Here, if I look at these two angles, because complementary and supplementary can only be two angles, I don't know why. But if we look at these two, we're going to total them up. These two together equal 50 degrees. So if I tell you that the measure of angle DGF equals 50 degrees, then what is its complement and how much does it measure? So I'm going to look next door to it. I'm going to tell you that this angle, angle CGD, is supplemental, and its measure equals, and what's 90 minus 50 is 40 degrees. So this angle right here is 40 degrees. Okay? 40 and 50 is 90, 60 and 30 is 90. So we've covered our two really obvious complementary sets. What about supplementary? These are two angles that when added together equal 180 degrees. So I'm looking for two supplementary angles. Well, gee, as long as one of them starts on AG and the other one finishes on FG, I'm good. I can choose any two, and I'm going to branch off on the same ray. Angle AGB and angle BGF are supplementary. angle AGB and BGF. This one plus this one. I could pick another ray. I could pick this one. Angle AD. Nope. The vertex has to go in the middle. AGD and DGF. Because again, I'm using this ray. So those two are going to add up to 180. Now, oh my gosh, what if I ask you to put numbers to it? Holy mackerel. Now, AGB. What's the angle of AGB is 60. And angle BGF. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You could say 30 plus 40 plus 25 plus 25. And you could say 120. Or you could say 180 minus 60. Also equals 120 because it has to total 180 degrees. What about this one? Angle AGD is 60 plus 30 plus 40. That's 130 degrees. Angle DGF is 50 degrees. And that, when you add them together, equals 180 degrees. All right, so that's level 1 of supplementary. Level 2 is when I actually take some of them away. Let's take some numbers away. Let's take all the numbers away and see where that gets us. Let's say that I know that the measure of angle CD, nope, gotta stick that vertex in there, CGD equals, let's say it equals 42 degrees. And I'm telling you that CGD is complementary to CGD DGF. What is the measure of angle DGF? Now, because I told you they're complementary, you know that 90, nope, you know that 42 plus whatever that is equals 90 degrees. So you can do the subtraction to figure out what that is. You could do it with supplementary angles too. If I told you that the measure of angle AGE, wait, let me write this down. The measure of angle AGE is 125 degrees. And I know that it is supplementary to angle EGF. Now, what is the measure of angle EGF? Well, it's 180 minus 125. So it equals 55 degrees. Are you good with that? All right. That was part 2 of homework. Where did I put the homework so I can see part 3?